for our very last shift here in good old South Carolina, we ended the day. Now, if you've watched any of my previous videos, our typical goal whenever we do a shift is we try to make at least $50. So for our day shift today, do you think we made it? So our grand total was $63.35. And with the amount of time that we put into it was 3.5 hours. So we averaged about $18 an hour, which isn't too bad. Good morning, Hafa Ada. So my hubby and I, he doesn't like it when I put him on camera, but we are out here trying to make this money. So I do hope that you'll hang around and check out to see how our day goes, and especially if we can try and make our goal. So hang in there and let's see what happens. Here at Walmart for our very first stop and deliver. Let's get in there and get to shopping. Merry Christmas! And like that, we are done with 4 items later. On our second shop and deliver. Merry Christmas. Let's get to shopping. So it was only one item, but I had to do a little digging to find the box because it wasn't below the area where the model was. All right, so we are off to a rough start. I don't know if we can blame it on a Monday. It is a beautiful day outside, and I was really hoping for our last gig work here in South Carolina that we would end it with a bang. But we are still out here just trying to make the money. And when I say off to a rough start, it was over 30 minutes before we got our very first offer. And because part of that was just waiting in one area, and then we decided to move to another area that we saw that was a lot busier and had just more opportunities for offers to come through. Here at Aldi for a quick 9-item pickup. So let's get this quarter in here and then get to shopping. I mean, there was a time there that things were a little busy, but just not offers that were worth taking. I mean, there were some interesting ones, and I'm curious if anyone would take any of these. They were enticing with $46.86 for 21 stops, 35.3 miles, and estimated an hour and 32 minutes to complete. There was another one for $43.02, 16 stops, 31.3 miles, an hour 20 to complete that one. There was a couple of others that had popped up that were high dollar amounts, but they were also high miles. 39.6 miles, $48.35, 17 drop-offs. So those were very interesting. I mean, is it something that you would take? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear. Here for our fourth shop and deliver at a different neighborhood Walmart. And it's only one item, but it's kind of a big item, I think. So let's get to shopping. Okay, so I was wrong. This was the one item. So heading to, I can scan that QR code. Alrighty, so we are Headed into a neighborhood Walmart for one final shop and deliver. 40 items. So let's get to shopping. Okay, so this is what I was talking about, where it is not in order. There's produce on this list. It's at towards the bottom. But when I hit resume shopping, it's trying to take me to the first aisle. So we also have to back out and then just shop in the order that we think. 21 minutes later, and we got all 40 items. Let's go back. Okay, so now we are at the closing of our shift. We actually did about 3.5 hours, and then we took about a half-hour break to get something to eat. And while we were doing that, we got one more offer. And in total, we added probably at least another 30 minutes to our shift. So our new ending shift total comes out to 106.72. So we broke 100 just by adding on one more order. We did $106.72. And so that actually brings our working time to 4 hours, maybe like 4:10. But either way, that brings out our hourly total to about $25, $26 an hour. So that's pretty awesome. That was, as I've said before and in many previous videos, thank you so much for watching my video. Everyone, please stay safe out there. Let's watch out for each other, especially whether we're driving during the day and especially at night. So until next time, adios for now. Bye, South Carolina.